So today we'll take a look at the lyrics to 改变自己 by Wang Lihong, one of the biggest Mandopop hits of the 2000s. And the lyric is basically Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson. So 改变世界,改变自己, change the world by changing yourself. So we'll have a listen to the whole thing later on, but let's break down the lyrics first. 改变自己, change yourself. So let me just type that up here. 改变自己. So 今早起床了，看镜子里的我. This morning I woke up and looked at myself in the mirror. So just going to type up, create a glossary including the word mirror. 镜子. 今早起床了，看镜子里的我。忽然发现, so I get up in the morning and look at myself in the mirror. 忽然发现我发型睡得有点枯燥. So we'll start with the easy bits. 忽然 is suddenly. 发现 to discover. 发型 hairstyle or haircut. So let's see here what we got here. So we'll bit by bit. So 忽然. 忽然发现发型睡得有点枯燥. So I looked it up, and 枯燥 is a Japanese swear word. So I think it means shit, but in practice it means fuck. Just an unpleasant thing to shout. So you get away with it in a Mandopop song because it's a foreign word that most people don't know. So suddenly, and so Wang Lihong lived in Taiwan when he wrote and recorded this. So, and Taiwan was briefly occupied by Japan in the 1930s and 40s. So it still has a lot of Japanese influence. So, for example, trilingual signs. So the first two lines can roughly be translated as: get up in the morning, look at myself in the mirror, suddenly find that my hairstyle is utterly bleep. So my hairstyle went all badly in my sleep. 一点点改变. So change a bit. Change bit by bit. 有很大的差别. So a small difference can be a big deal. So a small change can make a big difference. A small change can make a big difference. 你我的力量也能改变世界. 你我的力量, yours and my strength, 力量, 也能改变世界, can change the world. So I'll just put strength there. So in spoken Chinese, people usually say 我们 as in we, or even 咱们, you and me. But in lyrical Chinese, 你我 is much more common than we, you and me. We'll have a listen to this first verse.
今早起床了，看镜子里的我，忽然发现我发型睡得有点枯燥，一点点改变，有很大的差别，你我的力量也能改变世界。
今早起床了，看镜子里的我，忽然发现我发型睡得有点枯燥，一点点改变，有很大的差别，你我的力量也能改变世界。最近比较烦. So recently, the next verse begins. 最近比较烦. So fan, I suppose in this context, fan would mean annoyed. So we'll put that here. 最近比较烦. So Lately, I've been relatively annoyed. 最近情绪很 down. So, Wang Lihong was actually born in America. So his first language is probably English, although his Chinese is native speaker level or thereabouts. So, and 情绪 meaning mood. 最近比较烦，最近情绪很 down。每天看新闻都会很想大声尖叫。So 新闻 the news. So of course, China is not known as a country that with a lot of hard-hitting journalism, but nonetheless, there is still a lot of negativity on the news. So 每天看新闻 every day I read the news or watch the news, and 都会很想大声尖叫。So the same 叫 as in 你叫什么名字？那叫 is to shout or to scream. Scream loudly. 新闻，每天看新闻都会很想大声尖叫，但脏话没用。But swearing is useless. Swearing is useless. 脏话 swearing is pointless. Zhang means, of course, dirty. So 脏话 swearing. 脏话没用。大家只会嫌凶. So everybody can only, how would I translate? So 嫌凶 is to be suspicious or to suspect. So 凶, this character here is definitely a very useful word in everyday Chinese. It means fierce, but so in reality means aggressive, obnoxious. 嫌凶 in spoken Chinese. So 凶，他这个人很凶。suspect. 脏话没用，大家只会嫌凶。大家只会嫌凶。我改变自己，发现大有不同。When I change myself, I discover that there is a big difference. 我改变自己，发现大有不同。So the second verse, let's have a listen to the second verse.
最近比较烦，最近情绪很 down， 每天看新闻都会很想大声尖叫，但脏话没用，大家只会心凶。我改变自己，发现大有不同。
So, say, the verses are by far the most difficult part of this song. The rest is easy, so just bear with me. So, the bridge, 新一代的朋友, so new generation of friends. So 一代, a generation, 一代人. So my new generation of friends, let's come on. So 加油 literally means add oil, but it means come on, let's go in Mandarin. So 一代加油。新一代的朋友，我们好好的加油！大家一起大声的说 "na na 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 na" or "no no 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 no." His American influence. It's one of the most successful exponents of American influence in Mandopop music, Wang Lihong. And later I'll share his speech at the Oxford Union. 大家一起大声的说 "na na na na." Everybody loudly shout "na na 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 na." 我可以改变世界，改变自己. So Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson. I can change the world, change myself. 改变龟毛，改变小气. So 龟毛 is specifically Taiwanese slang from the 2000s. So it's particularly obscure. So 改变龟毛，改变小气. So 龟毛 is Taiwanese slang from the 2000s. So it literally means turtle hair. So, and it means tendency to nitpick. tendency. Even if you spoke this just about anywhere in mainland China, I think you would probably get blank stares. So, but it is in the song, so it's important to know what it means. And 小气, pettiness or stinginess or even anger. So to change my own nitpicking, change my pettiness. 我可以改变世界，改变自己，改变龟毛，改变小气，要一直努力努力。So need to work hard, 永不放弃 never, so always not give up, never give up. 永不放弃，才可以改变世界 come on, 改变自己。So change yourself by changing yourself. So 放弃 is to give up. And let's have a listen to the bridge and the chorus.
新一代的朋友，我们好好的加油，大家一起大声地说呐呐呐呐呐，呐呐呐呐呐。我可以改变世界，改变自己，改变孤默，改变小气，要一直努力努力，永不放弃，才可以改变世界。Come on，改变自己。
First, we got 2 more verses and the rest is all repetition. So 今早起床了 same as before. 觉得头有点痛 觉得头有点痛 feel my head's a bit sore. 可能是二氧化碳太多，氧气不够. So this is definitely not something you'd pick up in everyday Chinese, and also the vast majority of textbooks wouldn't have this. 可能是二氧化碳太多，氧气不够. So 二氧化碳 is carbon dioxide and 氧气 is oxygen. I have too much carbon dioxide and not enough oxygen. 一点点改变, so a little bit of change. 有很大的差别 makes a big difference, so same as before. 你我的热情也能改变世界. So mine and your enthusiasm can change the world. So subtly different from the earlier verse. 你我的热情. So this next verse, let's just have a listen.
今早起床了，觉得头有点痛，可能是二氧化碳太多，氧气不够，一点点改变，有很大的差别。你我的热情也能改变世界，只能代表自己。
只能, so next verse, final verse. 只能代表自己. So I can only represent myself. 只能代表自己. Because you know, the book How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie in the 1930s uses a lot of ideas and influences from Confucianism and Taoism and Chinese philosophies. So I can only represent myself, and many of them are full of these ideas. 只能代表自己 can only represent myself. 没有政治立场. 没有政治立场. There is no. 政治 means politics, and 立场 is standpoint. So I don't have a political standpoint, don't have a political agenda. So, edgy for a Mandopop song, I must say. 政治. Don't have a political standpoint. 只能代表自己，没有政治立场。即使这世界让我看得十分紧张 so 紧张 stressed or worried, and 十分 10 points, literally 10 points, so 10 out of 10 makes me 10 out of 10 worried. So 紧张. So, 即使是 even if 即使这世界让我看得十分紧张 so even if the world makes me looking at the world makes me utterly stressed or worried so 要调整自己 I need to adjust myself 调整自己要调整自己没想到一点就能画龙点睛只能代表自己没有政治立场 I can only represent myself, have no political standpoint. 即使这世界让我看得十分紧张 even if looking at the world makes me utterly stressed and worried. 要调整自己 I need to adjust and change myself. 调整自己没想到对不对一点就能画龙点睛 And so 画龙点睛 is a proverb, 4-character expression. 画 painting, 龙 dragon, 点 dots or to draw 睛 eyes as in 眼睛 so 画龙点睛 means to add the finishing touches. Add finishing touches. So let's have a listen to this verse.
没有政治立场，即使这世界让我看得十分紧张，要调整自己。没想到一点就能画龙点睛，新一代的朋友，我们
We'll now have a listen to the whole song on while sharing the screen. So stop share.
看镜子里的我，忽然发现我发型睡得有点枯瘦。
Let's go through the lyric sheet that we've built up with the glossary. 改变自己 by 王力宏。今天起床了 let's sing it. 今天起床了，看镜子里的我，忽然发现我发型睡得有点枯瘦。一点点改变有很大的差别，你我的力量也能改变世界。最近比较烦，最近情绪很down，每天看新闻都会很想大声尖叫，但脏话没用，大家只会嫌凶。我改变自己，发现大有不同。新一代的朋友，我们好好的加油！大家一起大声地说 "No No 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 No"。我可以改变世界，改变自己，改变龟毛，改变小气，要一直努力努力，永不放弃，才可以改变世界，Come on，改变自己。第三段。今天起床了，觉得头有点痛，可能是二氧化碳太多，氧气不够，一点点改变有很大的差别，你我的热情也能改变世界，只能代表自己，没有政治立场。即使这世界让我看得十分紧张，要调整自己。没想到一点就能画龙点睛。Repeat， 新一代的朋友，我们好好的加油！大家一起大声地说 "No No 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 No"。我可以改变世界，改变自己，改变龟毛，改变小气，要一直努力努力，永不放弃，才可以改变世界。Come on，改变自己。So if you have any questions or points to raise, just let me know in the comments. And enjoy the song. And also, I will add a link below to Wang Li Hong, the singer, his speech at the Oxford Union given in 2013. It's thoroughly enjoyable, and I think you'll like it.